Welcome to Freedom in Hours, Andy here again. Great to have you back with us today for another video. So a lot of subscribers have been saying to me, Andy, we know you've done a lot of videos about cryptocurrency. You know, cryptocurrency crash is going to happen, not to invest in it. But a lot of them have been asking me, Andy, when will cryptocurrency bottom? You know, when is the price I think it'll start to turn around? It's a very, very good question actually, guys, because I've been tracking crypto for quite a long time, particularly like Bitcoin and Ethereum and cryptos like that. And I've got a good idea of when it could bottom. You see, cryptocurrency still has a long way to fall. The bottom hasn't happened yet. And if you look at different market cycles over the past, it gives you an idea about when cryptos will eventually bottom. Now, I think when they bottom, they'll probably hold at that price for a long time. So guys, don't get too excited thinking that it's going to suddenly jump up, you're going to make a lot of money. I'd be very, very careful. That being said though, crypto could still trade up and down the band for a certain period of time. So if you're happy with a lot of risk, and know that you're not buying anything that has that intrinsic value or as an asset, then by all means, go and buy some cryptos. But just being aware, like my previous videos, that you're actually in a casino. You're gambling. But anyway, in this video, I'm going to talk about when will cryptocurrency bottom, when we see the bottom of it coming, why we think it's going to bottom, and perhaps how you can look at profiting in other investments in the future. Let's all that now, and make sure, as always, you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and put comments down what you think of our videos. Again, support's really appreciated. We're doing our best to increase the financial literacy of everyone out there and help everyone make more money. So yeah, let's jump in and look at when will cryptocurrency bottom at Freedom in Hours. Okay, one of the other videos we've done in regards to cryptocurrency, we've spoken a lot about how we believe it's going to crash. Back when it was $87,000 Australian, we did predict the price crash was going to happen. It came down all the way to about $28,000. So we were right on that. Now, the markets are in turmoil at the moment. Now, with the Federal Reserve in America raising interest rates, it's meaning there's not the free money anymore that used to be around. You see, 6 months, 12 months ago, printing basically offering people money at nearly 0% interest rates meant that people could go and buy stocks. The stock price went up, property prices went up, and then people looked towards cryptocurrency. It's a bit of a coincidence, isn't it? The cryptocurrency prices start to shoot up around 2020 when all the financial stimulus started to happen. So, you know, back then, before that stage, I think Bitcoin was trading at around 13,000 to 15,000 Australian dollars, and Ethereum was trading around the $500 to $600 mark for a few years beforehand. Then when the financial stimulus came through, the prices jumped up substantially. And that's when people started saying ridiculous things such as, it's a new gold, it's going to take over the monetary system, it's the thing everyone's going to use. And back then I warned everyone to say, look, it's a bubble, it's a pyramid scheme, it's not going to work. There's no underlying value in the cryptocurrencies. Yes, in the future they may be able to become a form of transactions, a form of exchange, but with 250,000 cryptocurrencies out there, more growing every day, it doesn't mean that you should buy them. And also doesn't mean they're going to be worth a lot. So, I talked about when I bought cryptocurrencies back at $1,000. I owned it, I think, back in Bitcoin back in 2014. Don't regret not having it anymore. I don't think there's any value in it. But going back to how far do we think cryptocurrencies will fall, I believe Bitcoin will come down to probably around $10,000 to $12,000 Australian, sitting around $30,000 at the moment. So you're looking at around a 60% fall. That will be a fall from peak around 90,000, so 87,000 down to 10,000 of around 80%. And that's what you normally expect when you have market crashes, particularly something that pays no income, pays no dividends, offers no real investor value. On the other hand, Ethereum, that's sitting around $2,000 at the moment. I could see that dropping to around $500 and maybe trading there. That being said though, both of these could fall further. When you had the last market rise, I think it was back in 2016, it fell substantially back to where it was as well. So, but even then, everyone was saying to me, Andy, what's this cryptocurrency thing? I mean, I had people that have never invested before saying, Andy, I'm going to make a fortune. I'm going to make money in crypto. I said, no, guys, you're not going to make money. There's so many other ways to make money. You don't have to be gambling in it. And that's the key thing as well, is why don't you believe you need to gamble? There's so many opportunities out there in the world that you can earn money at. I got a lot about Freedom in Hours about starting your own business, whether that's online, physical store, partnering up with someone, selling your services, selling education, all those kind of things. You can check out my other videos. But I tell people to keep away from gambling. Now, on the point of gambling, I saw a interesting article the other day of a electrician that was working. He wanted to save up to buy a house in Australia. He saved up around $80,000. It is a great idea of putting $80,000 into cryptocurrency. So he put into one of the cryptos where you can actually get a 16% interest rate per year, and he thought that was safe. Guys, if interest rates are running at, back then 0.05%, so I was telling you get 16%, you don't have to do anything for it. Literally give them the money, they'll pay you back 16%. It's called a pyramid scam. It's where people put money in, you take people out. There is no such thing as a free lunch, and I think that's where people got it confused. And if you look at some of the guys in the marketplace at the moment that are still sprouting about how cryptocurrency could be at $500,000, could be $1 million in the future, they're not giving you any reason why. They're trying to build you up on greed. They're trying to trigger your dopamine receptors and trying to convince you it's going to go there. The reality is it's not. That being said, though, you never know where things can go. But I would say that crypto, very, very unlikely it's going to go anywhere above maybe $10,000, $15,000. So check my other videos about how we talk about why cryptocurrencies aren't a good investment, why Bitcoin's a bad investment, why it's not an asset, not like gold. We also did a video about I told you crypto would fall, where we kind of talk about the different warnings I had. Now, when will crypto get to about Bitcoin $10,000 to $15,000? I'd probably say in about 6 months to a year, possibly. We are heading into a recession in the States and also in Australia, so that could have a big impact on it. But it really depends if the Fed decides to do a U-turn and start printing money again. That's the one variable that I'm not sure about. If people got too much money, they want to gamble it, they may put into cryptos. But guys, if you want to build a financial future, don't buy cryptos. Sit there and start investing in your own financial education. I can't go on about it more. There's a ton of YouTube videos that could talk about how you can, be a better investor, how you can learn new skills. I've spoken a bit about Skillshare, which I use a lot. It's fantastic to upskill yourself, but you can join financial mentorship. You can join networking groups. There's all kinds of things you can do to start to get your financial education up. But, with cryptos, going to go fall further, it's a really dangerous time to be in it. Now, I have got friends that have bought on the dip. Guys, good luck to you. If that's what you want to do, go for it. But FreedomInHours, we're all about giving you the tools, the resources at your fingertips to be able to make yourself better. So what I want you guys to start doing is the stock market. There's going to be a lot of bargains coming in soon as stock prices bottom and turn around. Property prices, there's always opportunities in property. We did a video, how far property prices fall. We talk about that, but we don't always want to talk about things dropping. We want to start looking towards the future and opportunities. So I can't go on about enough. Crypto will bottom soon, but it's going to bottom way lower than what it is at the moment. Stay out of the marketplace. But make sure you let me know when you think crypto is going to fall. If you've actually tried to purchase it, let me know your thoughts. But as always, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and thanks for joining us here at Freedom in Hours.